I'm tired of being a loser, so I decided to play Genshin Impact. But there's a twist. I'm starting a brand new free-to-play account, and for every day I play over the next week, I'll be improving one aspect of my life. Day 1 is about approaching things differently, and in retrospect, it's the smartest way I could have started this journey.
Your journey ends here.
Yo, yo, yo! Ah!
Yo, I do not remember this being like this. This music is so good. 5 years ago, I was still a pro gamer, and I approached Genshin Impact with that same energy. That caused me to rush through, so this time, it's all about the experience. And you can tell, because off the bat, I'm already enjoying my time instead of heading straight for Mondstadt. So normally what I'm doing are like playing these games, I try to like speedrun as much as possible through them, right? But even just like going around and exploring can be fun too. We got another chest over here. Let's go kill these guys. I want to go to that thing. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually kind of fun to just run around like a donkey and have no goal in mind whatsoever and just explore and do stupid stuff. Changing my approach also means I'll be paying more attention to the lore. The fanboy's unrelated. Oh, this is where the emergency food line comes from. I've seen this memed on so much, I didn't know where it came from.
Hey, that's even worse than being a mascot.
Baron Bunny looks so cute there. I don't even remember seeing it in the splash art. There are so many things I've never seen in this game. I just never paid attention to them. I can already tell I'm changing. I kept delaying Mondstadt and just continued exploring. I completely forgot that I was doing a quest, and I just ended up climbing up. There we go. No! Okay, in my defense, I forgot I don't have a glider yet, and I was trying to glider before the ground. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Maybe let's go get the glider. This is gonna sound so weird. I can teleport over, but I kind of feel like vibing with the music more, so I'm just gonna walk over there. Wait, little Timmy's not on the bridge. Before I entered Mondstadt, I made sure to terrorize little Timmy's pigeons. Worth. Yeah, that's part of our daily ritual now. I will never die again. I am finally free. I quickly unlocked wishing, but with it came a dilemma. Oh, I can just straight up pick a 5-star? Wait, who do I want to play? Dude, this is such a hard decision. I can go with Dea. Like, this is like my favorite design in the game. But also, like, the meta guy in me is telling me that she's not going to be fun to play. But, like, Dea is so sick. In the spirit of a different approach, I picked Mona. I mained both Jean and Chongyun back in 1.0, and I wanted to have a different experience this time. I gave Traveler some gear and headed to the first domain of the journey. Okay, I know I'm going to comment about music in every single place that we go to just because it's so peak, but I kid you not, so many of these tracks I just never knew existed, and they're all really good. I vibe with this a lot. This sounds really good. I got to use Mona for the technically second time now, but still no idea what she does. Wait, can Mona go over this with her, like, dash thing? Hold on. She can! Oh, that's so sick. Wait, I could have picked Luke from the standard banner. If I dwell on the past, I'll hate myself even more. I unlocked Kea and Lisa, and previously I wouldn't think much of them. The old me says they're bench, they're not meta. But over the next 7 days, they grew on me in ways I didn't expect. I found 10 pulls laying around in the mail, and they blessed us with Xiangling and Noelle. I'm a Xiangling enjoyer, so she'll see play soon. Pulls gave us Slingshot and Thrilling Tales as well, so I finally had weapons to level up. And it's a good thing I raised them because in came the first real wall of the challenge, Eye of the Storm. It took a whole 5 minutes, and that was with Rhinne boosting Amber's arrows. If I were still focused on optimization, I may have complained about the lack of damage. Numi just ended up enjoying the experience. I forgot we're supposed to do this so you get EXP so you can level up faster. No wonder I was so underleveled. Alright, to be fair, I was just vibing and having a good time. The souvenir shop has a ton of goodies I didn't even consider. I'm gonna save for billets because I still have billet PTSD. Appreciate that Spiral Abyss challenge. Oh, we can go ore farming so we can get the weapon enhancement materials. I remember a bunch of them being over here by Storm Terror. Dude, when I first started playing the game, I unironically had like a route of ores that I would go every single day and just run around Storm Terror's lair to grab. God, I had no life. Now that I was actually paying attention to the lore, I'm noticing so many tiny details I missed in 1.0. Like, Venti's animated sequence really captures the vibe of Mondstadt quite well. The story brought us to AR10. AR10 gave us 10 pulls, 10 pulls gave us the go.
My name is Chongyun.
Okay, we got 6 pulls on here. I would love to see if we're getting 4 stars. That is my first pull on the banner. What the I don't know what that is. Is that good? My Discord told me it's not, but hitting a 5-star in a single pull is absolutely crazy. I even hit back-to-back 4 stars afterward. What are the odds? never seen Dahlia before, but his splash gives me Mona vibes. Day 1 wrapped up in the only way that felt right. Oh my god, his little Timmy. Circling back to the bridge so I can remind Timmy, you're never safe. So I just came back from the gym and it was so soul-crushing. I used to be insanely active. Like, I'm literally a black belt in Taekwondo and a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Now I'm just a stupid twig who can't even bench half of what he used to. I'm honestly showing myself off like this right now just to publicly shame myself. I'm so motivated to exercise every day for the rest of this challenge right now. The motivation carried into Genshin as well. First with me completing my daily ritual. I really didn't want to terrorize Timmy because I'm such a nice person. I even started looking at Genshin through that motivational lens. Amber's story is all about trusting your gut and following through even if you don't see the final destination.
The wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Kind of like what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. Wait,
Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
no, she's just an idiot. I unlocked this event which gives a consolation, but I don't know if there's enough time for it since I'll fail this week's completion. So I've been playing for the last 40 minutes, and my ether has been at 1 HP the entire time, and I'm kind of curious how long I can go without him dying. He died 4 minutes later. I was finally high enough to ascend Traveler, and that's when I made a crucial decision. I was pulling on Skirk's banner because I figured it's probably just a good play for a new account to do that, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that 1, I don't even like Skirk in the first place, and 2, I already have characters on my account I can play right now. Why don't I just save for whatever the next character is going to be, in case there's something that I like, and I can enjoy the characters that I have on the account currently.
He looked just like that guy down there.
Why is the first story in Genshin Impact about chasing after a femboy? I caught up to the femboy and he just stood there watching as the Eye of the Storm tried to end my career. I swear he's getting off on this. Instead of just rushing through the story quest and ignoring what I learned on day 1, I decided to take extra time and interact with the NPCs. Also, what's the big deal with this Barbados guy? He's never even here. Dude, if I was doing this during any other scene, that would make way more sense. Can I help? Have you come to confess my child? Oh, that's perfect. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Every time Lisa appears on the screen, I cannot control my urges. Please give me the strength to be able to resist such temptation. As motivated as I was on day 2, day 3 is when I realized that this challenge wasn't going to be sunshine and rainbows. So I just woke up and I have no idea what the hell happened. All the energy I had from yesterday is completely gone. I spent an hour laying on my bed doing nothing the whole time. I had no motivation whatsoever. I know you're gonna have days like this sometimes where you have to go force yourself to do stuff, but I didn't think I'd have such a 180 this fast. Guess it's time to work out. Forcing myself to exercise actually improved my mood pretty heavily. Who would have guessed? Day 3 was all about food and diet. For the rest of the challenge, I'll be cooking nutritious meals every day in order to try and fix it. I ran out of pasta, so I used macaroni as a substitute. Pretty sure they feed this to the prisoners in Guantanamo. So that got me in good enough shape to start things off right. The next thing to do was to cook in Genshin as well. So I went for the highest level food I could make. Alright, how do you make one of these? You need 2 flour. Oh, actually, I made the flour yesterday. Oh, it's perfect. And then we have Noelle makes a bonus dish. Perfect. I just thought of a genius idea. On day 7, we're going to cook something from the game. I don't know what yet. We'll look at the dishes as we level up and see what looks actually realistic for me to make, but I think that's a smart idea. Venti wanted to pull a heist on the church, but I'm kind of conflicted. Does it count as stealing if the church is literally made for him? Well, we failed anyway. Did she just mog on us? Why are we busted and this guy's just standing there, sitting and doing nothing? I got to play Duluth. Thanks for making me regret the Mona choice even more.
And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
This is the Tehe Nandayo. Dude, I should have been playing in Japanese. Wait, that's our first Ruin Guard. I just realized I haven't killed one this whole time. All right, let's go, Amber. Wait, am I not supposed to hit him in the eye? There we go. I missed every shot. That's embarrassing. This, that. I'm doing pretty good damage. I'm not going to lie. This is actually much better than I expected. It's half HP already. Okay, I remember Ruin Guards being way harder to kill than that. Oh, that's what Amber told us about. Okay, it's not what Amber told us about. Oh my God. I thought that was what Amber was talking about during the trial. Ah! I'm just gonna shut up now. Turning in the Animalculus gave me the first shrine key I've seen, and opening the chest gave my roster some much needed gear. I also ditched the billet game plan and went with the Animo Traveler's Constellation first. He's kinda been carrying so far. Next, I needed to cross off some journal entries, but someone wanted to join the world and that gave me a genius idea. New rule, I must allow anyone who requests to join the world in no matter what. And while I'm at it, I'll also ask them a random fun fact. Turns out he's a Baiju stan. You have a snake. Oh, just... Yeah. I can't type that to him, dude. Oh. Wait, I've actually never seen Yelan before. So she can, like, tie the enemies together by running through them, and then it damages them. Wait, that's kind of sick. I just realized I could ascend my characters for the standard pools. Okay, what's the purple?
At your disposal.
I don't think I've ever seen Sayu in my life. I have no idea what she does. Initially, I felt conflicted. I'd never seen someone use Sayu before, but I decided to give her a real shot. As I was doing that, someone requested to join. Oh, wait. That's going to be really good for open world. Turns out they joined to ransack my world. Not like I can use anything in here anyway. The more I started playing Sayu, the more she grew on me. I also recognized her voice actor was Lily Pichu, which made every voice line funnier and weirdly parasocial.
Maybe a growth serum?
The fun fact is, Raiden Shogun cannot... There is no way someone joined my world. A random person joined my world and gave me that fact literally today. It's okay, Raiden. I can't either. So it's currently 2:07 a.m. and I can't fall back asleep. My mood and motivation are a 4 out of 10, which is slightly better than yesterday, but still pretty concerning. It doesn't take Einstein to figure out that it has to do with me waking up before the sun, so day 4 we're gonna work on sleep. First though, I'm gonna hit the gym that doesn't open for 2 more hours. I went to the gym and kept up with my fitness game plan from the previous 2 days. And since we're working on sleep, this study showed that caffeine intake reduces total sleep time by 45 minutes and sleep efficiency by 7%. That means for the rest of the challenge, we're not allowed to consume caffeine. Sorry, Red Bull. Amber gave me the only wings I need. I wanted to ascend Sayu, but I needed to travel to Inazuma. So, I came up with the genius plan of invading another person's world. But they're all too high level. Speaking of which, I was starting to feel bad for little Timmy, so I decided we're not going to terrorize him anymore. They even gave me an achievement for it called taking responsibility for my actions. That's the first time I've ever done that in my life. Probably the last two. Wait, I can't. No! Stop! No! Wait, I can't. No. Dude! Wait, no, get me back up. There's actually no way. I can't kill any of these. Okay, come on. Hey, big. Can I shoot that one? Okay. Wait, he didn't die? Oh, he didn't die. All right, Amber, we trust. All right, come on, one more. At 8 sec. I missed! No way. You're not going to make me do this again, are you? Okay. I accidentally ran into the first world boss of the account, but I decided it was a good opportunity to test myself. Not bringing Mona before doing this was definitely a big mistake, but having to persevere despite the disadvantage reminded me of what it's like to play gacha games when you enjoy male characters. Wait, I just missed the Varka Flynn's banner. I participated in an actually successful heist this time, probably because Venti wasn't involved. And once again, I found my respect for Sayu skyrocketing. She absolutely showed up to take down the roid-raging Hilichurl. That's enough fun. Now it's time to resume the whims of a drunken bard. And this makes the second time he lured me into fighting a giant boss. Yep, that confirms it. He's definitely getting off on this. Storm Terror actually went down much faster than I anticipated. It was pretty anticlimactic, but what can you expect from story mode bosses? Dude, I feel like I remember Venti getting hit by Signora. Does that happen later? Actually, it's immediately after, in fact. Oh my god, he gets seconds. The quest also gave me a Favonius Warbow, which I've been told are pretty good. I haven't forgotten about enjoying the journey yet, so I ended up talking to Venti to learn more about the world as well. I'm actually paying attention to the story this time, unlike the first time I played through, and it's giving me weird context. I've already done Sumeru and Nodcry for reference. It's almost like watching a prequel, which is Homeward. Oh, I finally unlocked this? So I can get Razor, Fischl, or Sucrose. I decided to hold off on which to get for now, and I was actually getting ready to log off, but someone requested to join my world. I asked them for a random fun fact, and their response made me a little bit suspicious, but then things got really weird when they asked how old I was. So I asked back, and 15. Okay, that's enough Genshin for the day. So it's day 5, and today we're going to focus on cleaning. I actually got diagnosed with ADHD 3 days ago, and one of the biggest problems I have with that is that I'll put stuff in places, and then it'll just pile up. So what we're going to do is every time I die playing today, we're going to clean one aspect of my room. But I wanted to increase the challenge, so I decided to make things harder and ascend my world level first. We'll also need to ascend IRL, but we'll worry about that a little later. Aw, look, it's one of the many kids Elon Musk abandoned. Haley's got us to level 25, which also unlocked Lynette. She actually ended up saving me later on, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The Ascension dungeon had me scared since the mobs were level 35, but it was much shorter than I expected. I feel like I remember there being a cube. Maybe that's the future ones? Weeklies were gonna reset soon. I only had one unlocked, so I decided we'd do that. It should be pretty easy. I mean, it's just the first boss. We literally beat him in the store yesterday. Let's just go clean something. It's gonna be faster. So as it turns out, I didn't see any of his mechanics during the story, so I got sent to the closet faster than someone's gay awakening in the 50s. At least it's nice and clean now. I even organized the drawers. That failure made me take him seriously. I even brought back lessons from day 3 and went cooking for buffs. Come on, down him. Oh, I almost downed him. No, 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 no. Oh. At least I didn't get hit. I'm so clean with it. I'm not cleaning something again. Okay, maybe clean, but I still do 0 damage. So we're gonna have to down him 3 more times. Perfect. I end up with a tornado. Look at this, look at this. The embarrassment from last time was fueling my gameplay. Even though I had to go through 4 cycles of this, I made it through without a single death. But my house wasn't clean enough, so I decided to raise a bunch of my characters and head to the next challenge. Spiral Abyss. First few floors were obviously a complete joke, but due to my low level, things were getting spicy on floor 4. Oh my god, I'm getting dangerously low. This is actually super sketch. Okay, every character is like 30% HP, and I have no ultimates. There's only 2 more. Now there's only 2. Oh my god, it is cooked. Oh! Xiangling is 300 HP! No choking, no choking. Everyone's dead? I am so scared to switch right now. Will not get hit. Are these vaporized? Come on. I almost died there. We are not going to be able to do the next one. There's no shot. Those runs gave us C1 of the Goat Xiangling, as well as the carry of the Spiral Abyss challenge, call it. I also locked in my pick from Witch's Homework and decided to go with Fischl. I figured I have like 4 Animo characters at this point, and Sucrose only needs her C1. The character I like the least on this account is... Actually, I don't dislike anyone that I own. Alright, I got an idea. Goodbye. Alright, I'm gonna go work on cleaning stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I ended up cleaning a bunch of stuff in my room, including my keyboard. You can imagine why I'm only showing the after image. Today's about mindfulness, so my concrete goal for the day is going to be to clear floor 5. Now, I'm not sure exactly what teams I'm going to use. I'm thinking Xiangling, Traveler on the same side, and then I play like Hyper Bloom. Honestly, this looks pretty good. Let's ball with this. So I got to go work on those characters first. They're all super underleveled. Let's get them all geared. I needed 2 teams, but that caused me to run lower on materials. I wasn't even able to max out Fischl. I started scouring the world for resources, but first, I paid my respects to Timmy. Sorry for forgetting yesterday. I'd saved my geosigils, so I picked up Mora from Liu's shop. And then I realized something massive. I have spare instructor sets on my account, which give a ton of elemental mastery. Are they good at low level? I don't know, but I threw them on everyone anyway. I also went out of my way to farm for KO's weapon, because he's a king and he deserves it. Now it was time to face floor 5. And if I were still cleaning my room every death, my house would look factory fresh in under an hour. Dealing with this many mobs without a healer when the buff on the floor only applies at high HP was bodying me. I was also having a terrible time grouping. Okay, I think I need to get my characters way higher. I have decided that means we're doing open world exploration. My new goal was clear. I wanted to beat floor 5 before the end of the 7th day. Since I had limited time, I figured that meant my strongest units would need to be funneled to resources. So I settled for Fischl, Xiangling, Traveler, and Kea. Open world experience was so much smoother now. You know what I just realized? I should be exploring over here so I can get the Animoculuses, so I can get more constellations for Animo Traveler. Wait, what if for tomorrow? What if I work towards getting this? I see what it looks like, and then we make this tomorrow. To do that, I had to do reputation quests, and they were much harder than I anticipated. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what is this? Yo, is that it? Yeah, he did say plunge attacks would kill it faster. What is going on? I ended up wiping to a ruin hunter, and that made me realize what it's like to be on the opposite end of the US foreign policy. I got my revenge, but that was weirdly challenging. Oh, isn't that Eggs Benedict? You know what? I've never had this in my life. We're gonna make that tomorrow. Someone requested to join my world for the first time in 2 days. Their fun fact was that an octopus has 3 hearts. My fun fact is that I was typing ChatGPT Spanish to someone speaking in Italian. Talk about embarrassing. Oh, they also told me Zhongli pretended to be a girl during the story. Not gonna lie, don't remember that part, but I'll cosplay it if we hit 100k subs by the end of the year. They also started mocking my peasant wall climbing. Dick move. It's day 7 and I'm feeling well rested. I'm amped. Today's all about solidifying everything we did during the week and utilizing it to improve my life. Look at that. I'm still a stick. Speaking of which, I still had to make an adventurer's breakfast sandwich. Poaching an egg for the first time was weird and I kind of got in trouble.
Guys, I think I heated up my butter wrong.
The sandwich itself came out great though. I'm not gonna lie, this is really small.
That's what she said. Dude, everything is cold. Oh my God. It tastes good, but everything is so cold. Fuck.
And it was even better knowing I made it myself. Definitely not worth the money though. I paid one last salute to Timmy and focused on tying up some loose ends to get my characters ready for the final challenge. There were even lovely strangers that helped me along the way. Their fun fact is that Kavi's hand shakes in pain after plunge attack. Pretty sure the same thing happens when he sees Alhaitham. Time had finally come for me to see if I could clear, but something was still missing. I'd already forgotten about the most important creed of them all, what started this entire 7-day journey. I was only able to make it this far, to enjoy my time, because I shifted my perspective to embracing the experience. Now I was trying to optimize as much as possible to clear Spiral Abyss, and that narrowed my vision. It caused me to miss the most obvious solution of all, one that's hiding behind my stupid face right now. Lynette was the solution to my problems this whole time, and I couldn't see it because I was blinded by what others said about her. Those who called her weak. Maybe that's true, but she's exactly what I needed. Lynette allowed for me to have 2 rapid-hitting Animo characters, one for each side, which was perfect for the current buff. I was breezing through the floors with it, and I found myself at Chamber 3 near instantly. I swear, this is the worst card lineup you have ever seen in your life. Oh, does Lynette's thing adopt the thing of whatever it swirls? But it's kind of strong, no? Oh, this looks so unbelievably free. Dude, if I thought about using Lynette yesterday, I literally could have cleared this. This is so free. I feel so stupid right now. Holy. Can I perma-freeze it? Like this? Let me go here, do this. If I just thought about using Lynette literally yesterday, I didn't even have to raise a single character. That felt so anticlimactic that I even pushed to do floor 6, which was much more of a challenge. The abysmal AoE and Lynette only being level 20, I was practically dancing around praying that a random mob wouldn't snipe me. But Lynette wasn't even the one having issues. An ult on Kea, and then we can use Barba's autos to vaporize the shield? Perfect. There's 9 enemies here? Oh my god, we're boned. We line these guys up. There we go. All 3 in the tornado. They all swirl. They don't all swirl because they're all fat fuck. Come on, Barbara. I don't need her alive, right? All right? Here, come on. As long as there's not one more Abyss Mage, I think we are chill. God damn it. We just need to wait for Kea to get his ult back. Do this. Polly's dead too? Dude, what am I doing? All right, I think ult is enough. Wait for the swirls. How'd I kill both Kale and Barbara? We get a yellow artifact. All right, what do we get? Yeah, that piece is awful. But the journey and the lifestyle changes that came along with it will last a lifetime. I'm actually on day 30 of the journey right now. Subscribe to see that video coming up soon. And in the meantime, check out how I beat Stygian Onslaught for the first time, or how I fixed my account in 7 days right here.